Have you ever pondered the significance of corals in our world? These vibrant underwater cities of life are not just eye candy for divers. Corals perform vital roles in our ecosystem, from providing habitats for a myriad of marine species to buffering our shorelines from storm surges. They even contribute to the very air we breathe. Imagine a world without these magnificent structures. It's a bleak picture, isn't it? Intriguing, isn't it? Now, let's delve deeper into the world of corals. Corals, often mistaken for inanimate rocks or underwater decorations, are living organisms. Yes, that's right. Corals are animals, not plants. Each individual coral, called a polyp, is a tiny, soft-bodied organism related to sea anemones and jellyfish. These polyps live in colonies and play host to algae called zooxanthellae. This is a beautiful symbiotic relationship. The corals provide the algae with a protected environment and compounds they need for photosynthesis, while the algae in turn produce oxygen and help the coral to remove waste. Over time, these colonies of polyps slowly secrete calcium carbonate, a hard, durable substance that forms the coral's skeleton. This process, repeated over thousands and thousands of years, results in the formation of vast, intricate coral reefs. These reefs then become the universe for countless marine species, fostering biodiversity comparable to tropical rainforests. So you see, corals are not just beautiful, they are crucial for our planet's health. Now that we know what corals are, let's explore why they are so important. Corals are the underwater heroes of our planet, silently serving as the cornerstone of marine life. They are the architects of the sea, building intricate underwater cities that provide shelter and breeding grounds for countless marine species. From the tiniest shrimp to the majestic whale, these creatures rely on corals for survival. But corals are not only protectors of marine biodiversity, they are also our allies, acting as natural barriers that reduce the power of waves, shielding our coastlines from storms and erosion. Moreover, corals contribute significantly to human society. They are the heart of our marine tourism, attracting divers and snorkelers from around the globe with their vibrant colors and fascinating marine life. Perhaps most intriguingly, corals hold a treasure trove of potential medicines. Scientists are studying these underwater heroes for treatments against diseases like cancer and heart conditions. Without corals, our world would indeed be a lot poorer. But alas, these underwater superheroes are in peril. Our coral reefs, those vibrant undersea cities, are facing threats from all sides. Climate change is the biggest offender, raising sea temperatures and causing coral bleaching, a stress response that can lead to coral death. Overfishing disrupts the delicate balance of the ecosystem, making it harder for corals to survive and thrive. Pollution, particularly from plastic and agricultural runoff, poisons the waters and suffocates these fragile organisms. And destructive fishing practices like bottom trawling and dynamite fishing physically destroy these habitats. The consequences of coral depletion are far-reaching. As corals die off, the myriad species that call the reefs home lose their habitats. Coastal areas become more vulnerable to erosion and storm damage without the protective barrier of the reefs. And millions of people worldwide who rely on the reefs for their livelihoods are left high and dry. The loss of corals is not just an underwater problem, it's a global crisis. But all is not lost. There are ways we can help corals. In the face of a crisis, we have the opportunity to rise as guardians of our oceans with the concept of coral nurseries and coral gardening. Picture a nursery, but instead of seedlings, it's a sanctuary for young corals. Scientists nurture these tiny polyps in controlled environments until they are strong enough to survive in the wild. They then transplant them back into the ocean, creating a phenomenon called coral gardening. This approach is a ray of hope, a beacon of resilience, and a testament to human ingenuity. Yet, this is only part of the solution. As individuals, we hold the power to contribute to coral conservation in our everyday lives. It begins with reducing our carbon footprint. By choosing renewable energy and reducing waste, we can help slow down climate change and give our corals a fighting chance. Opting for sustainable seafood choices is another step in the right direction, ensuring that fishing practices don't harm our coral reefs. Being a responsible tourist also matters. When we explore the beauty of the underwater world, let's remember to do so in a way that respects and protects the corals. And lastly, supporting coral conservation efforts can make a real difference. Whether it's volunteering, donating, or spreading awareness, your involvement matters. Remember, every little action counts. Together, we can make a difference for our corals, our oceans, and our planet.